I'm at Grace Church Road. I went to Waynesboro to bring this man down to this address. And now he's trying to force his way into a house. I'm afraid to move my vehicle. They're fighting in there.
It's inside the house now?
Yeah.
Do you have your doors locked?
It's open. I'm in a van.
You need to make yourself safe, okay? Even if you've got to drive away from there to get away from him and close that and lock that door. Do that for me now, please.
Okay, wait a minute.
Okay, hey there. You know, I'm always racing around at the last second. And then I still make it, but I'm always racing around doing stuff at the last second. Guys, hey, Adam.
Hey.
Can't hear you. Oh, there you are.
You can't hear me?
Hello, Adam. Now, no. Just kidding.
You're so full of shit.
I like that background that you picked. Deb knows I can never hear her, though. Even when she's in chat, I still can't hear her. I see her, but I don't hear her. Anyways, we're going to be talking about Delphi, of course, Idaho, and Anna Walsh came on today's live. And thank you guys for joining us. I didn't put any names across the bottom because sometimes it feels repetitive. I put them across the bottom, and I go back to the top, everybody, and clicking on their names anyway. So I thought, wing it. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Kyle Davis. Hey,
Kyle.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing? That's my English today. Hey, Kyle. Hey, Shelly. How are you? Hi, Diamond. Welcome. Don't forget to hit that like, okay, guys? Like and share. We got to push that. For the algorithm thing on there. So if you hear me, I mean, I know everyone says it on their things, but, you know, it's true, I guess. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Diamond Eyes. Guys, Joe Moser's in the house. Hey, Joe. Miracle Hearts. There you go. It's a crime and shame. Dude, our Dave. Hey, DGR.
Is that your husband?
Deb's True Crime Notebook. Can you hear him?
Yeah.
The door's closed and everything. He's live. Him and his brother are live streaming, gaming. Wait, when these Brits get excited when they're playing, like their voices reach an octave that I do not like to my ears, to be honest with you. Did you just what the? Sometimes
so if we turn yellow,
I didn't know you could hear him.
If we turn yellow, it's your husband's fault.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hey, Rose, how are you? Mom and 3 kids. I feel like there's a slight bit of a lag.
Yeah, I think so.
I can see the little jump going on. Yeah, Shandy Bray, how are you? Or it's probably Shelly. Hey, Randy, how are you? True Crime Housewives in the house. Fibro. Well, you know what? Let's say your name again. Hey, Kyle David. Dude. I'm just scrolling down here. Dude. Oh, TCH. Okay, that's what I meant. Hey, PJ. Every time when I see PJ Second Chance's name, I have 2 things run through my head at the same time: pajamas and peanut butter.
Yeah, you have a lag, Sonny. You're freezing.
PJ's. Am I freezing? I got too much stuff open. Is that what it is, or is it because the men are going live and they're hugging? Is it better?
No.
Is it better? Or am I lost? Oh, you know what? I'll just let Adam take over. Let me hop out and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah. I hate. Remember how it did that one day?
I know, right? Okay. Hey, Rose. Hey, Deb. Yone. How is everyone tonight? Hey, Jupiter Jones. Your initials are PJB. Oh, well, there you go. True Crime Housewife. Oh, Sonny, I have a pajama fetish. My husband bought me a new pair today. Deb, now block her. I should block her. Should we let her in the stream?
Didn't I? I just seen now block her, Adam. Who is that again? Do you know her?
I think her name is Deb.
Troll. Let's use the troll emote. I think she's a troll.
She's from one of those. She's from one of those other channels.
I feel like she's a troll. Yeah. I think this is it right here. No, that's not the troll emote. Where's my troll emote? What the heck is my troll emote? Oh, there it is. I was gonna give her snack time. It's always snack. Okay, there we go. Hold on. If I'm still lagging.
A little bit.
Hold on. Close. Let me refresh. Let me just refresh this. Okay. I just want to make sure Deb knew that she was a troll. Bed is Deb backwards. Well, see, that's where PJ comes in. Definitely. Hi, TTM fangirl. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Moonshadow. Not sure if you already said hi to these people. And then I think we're good. Besides Streamlabs. Streamlabs is in the house. On there. Okay. So on there, I'm just going to quickly share the screen for a moment. Let me see this. Okay, I'm going to go to here. That's by now. And if you don't, well, this is our merch site here. So I was racing around, to be honest with you, because let's see here. Is that going to show? Okay, if I scroll up, can you guys see that? Okay, so I'll do a little bit more of a close-up. Let's see here. This is the design, and I know it's hard. Anyways, so these are stickers for Libby Nabby. Let's do the mug. Yeah, on there.
Oh.
Okay, so this is basically like the February 14th. It says never forget, forever in our hearts. I'm considering this the Valentine mug, but obviously it's February 14th. And
you put 2017
never
on
forget,
there?
of course, Abby and Libby. And pardon? Yes.
You put 2017 on there? Oh.
Yeah. 2017. Let me go back. Because obviously 2017 is when it happened. So it's just one of those things that regardless, it doesn't say Happy Valentine's Day on it, but it has, all the hearts and everything around it. So I just wanted to create something that was, and of course, obviously Valentine's Day is February 14th, right? Which is obviously, the day for the girls. So anyways, I just wanted to let you know that I did create that today. So if anyone does want to go over there, of course, now you can always get the stickers too. The stickers are always a good idea because the stickers you can just peel off and stick it on a mug or something like that, or whatever you want, to be honest with you. Which the stickers are like $9.95 and you get a few, but you could, that's what I always think in my head. Well, hey, I could just buy some stickers and stick them on there. But anyways, so never forget Abby and Libby, obviously. And if you can hear my husband, whoa, good gamer. But anyways, regardless, don't forget, you guys, there's a SWAT hats. It's a crime and shame hats. We love these ones, the press and media hats. And you guys can just come check it out. All you have to do is type !4. That takes you to the it's a crime and shame merchandise site. It's not just merchandise from our site. There's other creations on it as well. And I mean, I think JLR would approve of our, you know, press hats and media hats. I feel like I seen him today on a news clip holding up a camera as Murdoch or whatever his name is was going in
Alex
that
Murdoch.
the Murdoch case. And all of a sudden I seen, yeah, and I'm pretty sure that was JLR there with his camera. Like, all I needed to do was just see the hat. And I was like, yeah. Oh,
He probably isn't
that little JLR over there, standing on, because you're always covering the case over there.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, you guys, the link for the whenever I type bio houses all our links. So on every video, the description to get to the merch site or to our Facebook channel and stuff like that is always there. So you guys can always access the Twitters and follow us on Twitter, TikTok, and go to the merch site and stuff like that at WLO link, it's called. And that houses all the different links in it as well. Just so you know. Alrighty. Hey, Stefan. Hey,
Hi,
Jorge.
Stefan.
I'm going to call him Jorge. Because I don't think did you ever answer us? Jorge. Unless it's just George. Just George of the jungle. I'm actually curious how he says it. Hey, there's, you know what I always think of when I see that name. Your new apparel. What? GTFOH. I'm not even sure what all that stands for, to be honest.
Get
the F off
out of here.
Oh. Oh, Alamo JLR.
Yeah. It's a neat
you know, whenever everyone needs their press media.
It's an inside joke because of that.
I still think that everyone should have one, you know, so that
I agree.
Just because, so that when they're
I want
sitting,
one.
Yeah.
So I can be like,
Yeah.
oh, look.
I mean, I like the SWAT. Yeah, I'm more of a SWAT FBI agent type of person. Yeah. Anyways, what do we want to start off with today? Do you want to start off with? You sent me the timeline.
That was really good.
Let's see here. Yeah. Okay. And how long is this one? It's 8 minutes.
It's 8 minutes, but it's really compelling.
Yeah. Yeah. I would buy the SWAT hat. Well, get your butt over there, Randy. You know, or you guys merch. One of the two things has got to happen. Yeah. I just like creating. I haven't created anything in a while until we were having an epiphany about the press. But Abby and Libby, obviously, you know, this will mark 6 years in like 20 days.
19.
You know, that it's been for always, you know, always prayers for the girls to get the proper justice that they deserve. As well, the Kagan Klein moved to, I think, March 13th or something like that. Anyways, so there was another continuance. Of course, stuff happens. So it's not like it's not unexpected. You know that this stuff just happens. There's dates, and then those dates come, and they get pushed back, and ones will get pushed back. You know, it's not going to be in March or whatever. It will get pushed back. Hey, Aunt Clara, how are you? Ain't nobody, nothing. 1717. Okay, so let's start off with the Idaho, and the timeline that Adam sent. So let's start off with that. I think that will be a good place to start. Did I open it up already? And let me close off this. And again, please hit the like and share for us, you guys. Okay,
yeah. This is from ABC News.
Did I open it up already? Okay. Oh, the door was open a little bit. I heard my husband just close. Maybe we won't hear his voice as much on there. So I'm going to share screen, and then we'll watch this.
November 13, 2022, these 4 university students were discovered stabbed in their home in Walshe, Idaho. Local police described the case as, and it took more than 6 weeks for a suspect to be arrested. We pieced together information from a case affidavit released by authorities, available evidence, and pulled in ABC News reporting to create a visual timeline outlining significant events in this case. I'm Emmanuel Slee, reporter with ABC News. It's around 9 p.m. local time on Saturday, November 12th. According to an affidavit released by authorities, Zana Kernodle and her boyfriend Ethan Chapin are seen hanging out at the Sigma Chi house, a 5-minute walk from their off-campus house on King Road. Zana's roommates Kaylee Gonsalves and Madison Mogan are at the Corner Club. It's a historic sport. They stay at the bar for about 3 hours, according to an affidavit released by authorities. And around 1:30 a.m., Kaylee and Maddie leave the corner bar. Images we have of them are in this surveillance footage obtained by ABC News. They're heading towards a local food truck, which is about a 6-minute walk from the bar. With them is not a suspect. This is the Grub Truck, streaming live on Twitch since about 10 p.m. And around 1:41 a.m., we see all 3 of them walk into frame. Maddie and Kaylee order.
Have a good night. Bye. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Thanks. I think I would like the carbonara.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
Absolutely.
How many more do you need? That's the second one? Awesome.
Don's mom.
And then you said
$10.
Perfect. Cool. Thank you.
47. Thank you very much.
They wait around for about 10 minutes. Around 1:51, food from the truck window and walk out of frame. Police confirm that at this point they get picked up by a car service, and about 6 minutes later, they arrive at. According to an affidavit, Ethan and Zana are already in the house, along with 2 other roommates. 2:47 a.m. According to police, the suspect, Bryan anKohberger, stops connecting to the cell network in nearby Pullman, Washington. This is where he lives and studies criminology as a PhD at Washington State University. 2:53 a.m. Authorities say a white sedan consistent with a vehicle registered to anKohberger is seen on a highway that connects Pullman and Moscow. It's only about a 10-mile drive between the 2 cities. At 3:29 a.m., surveillance footage from the King Road neighborhood captures a white sedan making an initial drive by the victim's house. Authorities say this car will make another 30 minutes. It's 4 a.m. According to the affidavit, Zana receives a DoorDash delivery, and a source tells ABC News that the delivery is contactless and the order is left at the front door. A surviving roommate would later tell authorities that around this time, 4 a.m., she wakes up to what sounds like Kaylee in the room on the 3rd floor. She also reports hearing someone say, "There's someone here." 4:04 a.m., authorities seen driving into the neighborhood a 4th time. 4:12 a.m., according to phone records obtained by police, Zana is awake and using TikTok. The affidavit states that the same surviving roommate says she hears what sounds like crying coming from Zana's room. She opens her door a second time. A voice says something to the effect of, "It's okay, I'm going to help you." At 4:17 a.m., this security camera on a neighbor's home picks up distorted audio of what sounds like voices or a whimper, followed by a loud thud. A dog can also be heard barking numerous times. This camera is less than 50 feet from Zana's bedroom. The affidavit states the surviving roommate then opens her door a 3rd time. She sees a masked man walking past her glass door in the kitchen. In frozen shock, she locks her door. 4:20 a.m., police say the white sedan is seen leaving the neighborhood at a high rate speed. 5 a.m., authorities say that same vehicle is seen on 5 cameras back in the Pullman area, near where the suspect lives. And then 10:21 a.m., police say data collected shows the suspect's phone appearing near the scene of the murders. About 8 hours after the killings, reports an unconscious person at the scene of the crime. Shortly after, Moscow police discovered the bodies of 4 students.
The facts of the case right now.
November 16th, police reveal the 4 victims were stabbed to death.
The 4 were stabbed with a knife, but no weapon has been located.
We are eternally grateful that we spent so much time with him.
This is Ethan's mom on November 30th at a vigil on her son and the 3 other victims.
That's the most important message that we have for you and your families, is to make sure that you spend as time as possible with those people, because time is precious and it's something you can't get back.
We're looking for a 2011 to a 2013 Elantra.
December 7th, no suspects have been publicly identified, and Moscow police appeal to the public for help.
Any assistance you can get, anybody that owns one, anybody that knows of someone who owns one or may have been driving one, if you could get a hold of us through our tip line or call us directly.
December 15th, Kohberger and his father are driving eastbound on I-70 when they get pulled over by a Hancock County Sheriff's deputy.
How you doing? How y'all doing today? Good, good. Take a look at your driver's license real quick if I could. See, he's right up on the back end of that van. So you're coming from Washington State University, and you're going where? Oh.
We're going to be going to Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So we're slightly punchy because we're driving for hours.
Days.
They're driving across the country to their family home in Pennsylvania.
Okay. But do me a favor and don't follow too close, okay?
Pulled over again, but this time by Indiana State Police. Both departments with full identifying information on the suspect at the time of these stops or the alleged vehicle involved. The Indiana State Police added in another statement it wasn't directed by the FBI to make the traffic stop. 15 days later, Kohberger is arrested in Pennsylvania. The FBI identified the suspect by links from the crime scene to a public genealogy database. January 3rd, he is extradited back to Idaho, where he is charged with felony burglary and first-degree murder. In his statement, his extradition lawyer in Pennsylvania said his client was eager to be exonerated. The suspect remains in custody his next court appearance in June. Stabbed in their home in Moscow, Idaho.
Okay. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah,
It was
just a little overview for people that.
I'm a visual person. Yeah. George, all different theories and speculation are, more than welcome, because nobody knows the truth until the truth comes out. So hopefully with this Idaho case, another horrific case. Anyways, your thoughts on that, Adam, as you were watching it, is anything that you were thinking about with the case?
No, I mean, I think, with the gag order in place and, extending now to the families and the lawyers and everything, I think, there's not a ton of brand new information that's out there. So.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily true. There's the 3 things that are kind of going around right now is obviously Kaylee, who had seen on a missing poster or something. There's that's been going around, and then Zena Kernodle's mom, and then there's the whole lawyer thing. So let's talk about that lawyer thing for moment. So, um, the same lawyer, which is Ann Taylor, has been representing Zaina Kernodle's mom on, you know, for quite a long time. And so then I put out a video today because, I was watching a bunch of different news ones, and even most of them were kind of disgusted for the fact that, look, she's had this case already. Obviously, the name Kernodle would hit the news, and she would know. She wouldn't have been under a rock or in a box. But so on the 5th, she files the motion to withdraw from Zaina Kara Kernodle's case, which is Kara Denise Kernodle. Hence, of course, taking on the Bryan Kohberger case. Now, she isn't the only person that they do. So it was one of those things to me is that, normally you would keep the case you have. I still feel in my heart of hearts that this is still going to be about having clout and notoriety, because this is a huge case.
Absolutely.
And at the end of the day, usually people will usually feed their own egos. If it comes between, like seriously, like caviar or a beer, most people are going to pick the caviar. Now I know that I think Deb had said earlier that that she has dealt with death penalty cases before and stuff like that, and that she's good at what she does.
She's a very
like I said, there's
lawyer.
more than just one person. Yeah. And you know what? Maybe it's one of those things that she was at one and hand over the other one for it. At the end of the day, I still think it becomes about the notoriety of the case, and obviously a world of good, in a sense, career wise, to take on the Kohberger versus Kara Kernodles. But I mean, it is what it is. The world works in all different ways. I just think personally still that it was a lot to do. Still, the exposure that obviously she would get with this case, and it's a big case that would mean a lot, right? Like this is a nationwide, national, worldwide case. So there's a huge difference between that and defending someone, with substance abuse charges. Yeah, I had a video that I was going to put out today with regards to the substance abuse charges, but of course, right at the end there, and then it changed yellow right after it uploaded. So then, of course, I went to the creator thing. I tell you, it's the most useless. Honestly, it's like you might as well just bang your head on a wall, because it's like at the end of this video, I might put it out tonight anyway. Said, see you on the live tonight, blah, blah, blah. So I had that part of it, right? So that's why I went to the creator thing and I was like, look, can you speed this up here and turn? It's frustrating. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating that you I'm not even going to say the word, but it was ADDICTIONS. Like, it's like just saying that word is like a red flag, because that's really all it was, And I'm just like, ugh. But anyways, so I should have probably. It's just so silly, those things. But anyways, let me just put it this way. One thing, in a sense, doesn't have to do with the other. What happened to her daughter is something just horrific. Now what she's going through in her personal life, out for the span of at least since 2013, has been a lot more. It's not just different things. She does have a warrant for her arrest, but she's had a warrant for her arrest before as well. So when somebody thinks 4, well, it's more like 24 is to be honest, the number. Something in her life changed, meaning Kara Kernodle's life changed, where she turned to alcohol and substance abuse, and most of it's that, but there's other things as well. Hey, Mustang. And it's very, I mean, just when her life is already spiraling out of control, then of course something like this happens to her. Now she was pretty vocal about saying that she was learning more off of the news than getting information from LE themselves. But I'm just curious in chat, one or two, simple as that. Do you think it was for notoriety? For do you think that how do I put that actually? Notoriety, or two, that she's probably the best person for the job?
It could also be both, But like Steffa pointed out, she is one of only a few attorneys in the state that are death penalty certified.
Yeah. I think it's a combination. Maybe I should have done 3. It's something of oops. You don't matter, but this case matters. I don't know. I mean, I was listening to those people on News Nation, and those are the people that are in that same type of line, or work with those same individuals, and even they were kind of disgusted and by the fact of when you have interest, which it is an absolute conflict of interest. You cannot separate those two cases. It's a conflict of interest. Hey, Grizz. Because I think I made a comment on the video. But it's an absolute conflict of interest. You can't sit there and defend Bryan Kohberger and at the same point, defend basically Zaina's mom, Kara, with her charges as well, who's also part. Do you know what I mean? That's no matter how you shake or bake it or whatever. Hence why withdrawing from the case. But normally you would stick with the one you have. And it probably is a combination of the both, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I feel so
just
bad
like
for
I
all
said, there's more than. Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes I see that Chronicles of Alive, and she'll kind of spring out some, Chronicles of Olivia. And she'll talk. That's one that's talked, that did that 1 hour, like live with them and stuff like that. Anyways, yeah. And I guess I really kind of talked about the two there. I don't really know much about this person. I mean, I seen it on Plunder, and I seen it about this woman that was missing, and Kaylee spotted her. Basically, it's to say that beautiful souls. She was into true crime. I haven't really in the last few days thought too much about the case. I've been looking more at the Delphi at the moment, but still aware, of course, of what's going on with the case. But there's definitely, a few things with the Idaho case. There is that one mother that has spoken out, and Chronicles of Olivia, after drunk turkey show, had talked to this lady. Then Chronicles of Olivia as well. Now, so what do you guys think about the fact that people were reached out to before, like around 10 o'clock? I believe that to be true, that messages were going out, not just to her daughter, but others were saying it as well, that Olivia was talking, like I said, and was, getting, you know what I mean? Getting her doing her due diligence. Do you guys believe that about 10 o'clock some text messaging went out? Because that's pretty much what the mom had said, that Tutu area in itself is known for obviously selling of substance. Um, Again, to me, was the 12 trips to do with, stalking, or was it to do with the fact? Hi, Fibro. Thank you. Feeling well today, buddy? I'm feeling well today. Oh, Fibro, I know my niece has that.
I'm so
My
sorry,
niece
Barbara.
has
Thank
that.
you, though.
Very painful, and hence the name. And fatigue flare up because by the snow front that went through. Right, a lot of you guys got some snow. I'm here, but just going to curl up and watch you on TV. Absolutely. I wish I was a little drunk.
Umbrella, Fibro, Umbrella, Super Chat, $10, thank you. Not feeling well today. Allergen, fatigue, flare up caused by the snow front that went through. I'm here, but just going to curl up and watch you on TV. Dizzy face.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Fibro. Thank you very much for the love and support. Appreciate that. Daisy, how are you? So you think it's that? Yeah. I always try to myself, and we all have, our own thoughts and theories and on certain things. And I mean, do I believe that mother had knowledge? And like I said, she lied to her. She actually wasn't even supposed to be saying anything, but she was like, I don't care. I'm not shutting up. I'm just gonna people know, because these are my kids, that are getting impacted too now. Of course, this was, I think, prior to Bryan Kohberger being arrested. Either way, I mean, each to their own. When they tell her not to and stuff like that, kind of like Steve, I think, on Salvez, same thing, I just believe kind of to do what they want there, especially when they're in a position like this, where, it's obviously very scary in that area where a bunch of teenagers live, that something like that happened.
Right.
You don't normally that type of news, just like Delphi doesn't typically wake up to, something that was an innocent day, and then that happens in a small little town like Delphi. But yeah, I don't know. Again, it's one of those things where there's the gag order in place, and the gag order is for basically, all the LE, all the family members, isn't it? Isn't the family all the family now? It's a matter of using, just seeing what's out there. I don't know. I have to look at it again. I haven't had as much time to go back and look at stuff again in this past week. But anyways,
I'm not sure whether.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm not sure whether I buy them. I'm not sure whether I buy that story or not.
Yeah. By the mother?
Yeah.
You talking about by the mother that spoke on the drunk show?
Yeah, I mean, she has no reason.
I think that
she has
some
no
of
reason
it
to,
was.
She has no reason to lie, but I just, I feel like she's getting second or third hand information. I just don't know how much of it's true. But.
Definitely getting some secondhand information, and some stuff that she's saying is, her own thoughts, and then the other stuff I think was more so from the daughter, to be honest. Obviously, I mean, her daughter obviously would have the ability to show, so I can't see why she would go on a show knowing full well that she would have probably, I'm assuming, been able to verify and show a text showed that she got a message about it, you know. So, I mean, like I said, according to Drunk Turkey and that and all that stuff, and tried to check out the claims that she was making, at least as best as they could. I don't know. I think there's definitely some of her own thoughts to it, and definitely some third party things that are being said. I think at the end of the day, like anyone, whenever there's a little drip or a drop, the news stations will run the story on it. But it keeps the story in the media, and that regardless. Yeah, I just a really sad case.
Yeah.
Obviously as time goes on, it's like, I don't know. I mean, like I said, someone's arrested. Now it's just a matter of seeing what transpires with it. Do you still believe that Papa Rogers, considering after the fact of Bryan Kohberger being arrested, do you still think that Papa Rogers is Bryan Kohberger?
I think it absolutely could be.
Yeah. I see that one still. I don't. It could be, but I'm not vibe from it strong enough myself. Especially if he posted after he was already in jail. Because I remember seeing that today, the post. But who knows? Who knows? Again, I mean, hopefully just the fruitions come. I think that the mother's trying to insert herself into the case. Yeah, no. I mean, I always try to put myself what I think I would do, how I would feel. So I get if she feels like, hey, you know what? No, they're covering things up. They're not really telling you the truth. Truth. That's the kind of the vibe I get from her. So it's kind of like, yeah, I got a detective assigned for me, but I'm not shutting up, because I'm going to call out some of the stuff going. Must be a bit of a lag again still. Rumor has inserted herself in many cases. Yeah, I don't know about her enough, to be honest. What was her name, actually? And what was her name, actually?
Yeah, I don't know.
Can't even think of her name all of a sudden. Drawing a blank. Yeah. Posting since BK was arrested. Well, there was one that they showed that was posted. Yes, and I cannot honestly tell you. I was watching something today on one of the videos, and was it actually? I'm just trying to think. I think it was Inquisitors. It might have been Inquisitor's video. Watching Inquisitor. It might have been on his video. That the posting where it was showed. I think it might have been. Papa Roger and the details, yeah. What was that? Okay, so let's see here. Suspicious. Yeah, for some reason, that one's just, I'm not picking up no weird vibes too much off of it, besides somebody that, I don't know, I could be absolutely totally wrong and missing some
When
key
it gets
there,
into the argument about the
I just go by my gut feeling on things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I read the whole thing that time that I believe you shared it with me. I read the whole thing, and I'm like, yeah, it's just really feel out other people's answers, is what it sounds like to me, and possibly had inside information about it already. But I don't. It's my own vibe that I got from it. I just, like I didn't walk away going, So
Well,
once I don't have
same...
that, then I'm just kind of like.
Yeah, I mean, just the stuff about the sheath, and then the fact that he was asking the exact same questions that he asked in the Reddit thing, and that was all before we knew who Bryan Kohberger was.
See, I think that when we showed that, even I wasn't feeling that whole vibe. It's like they were placing from the. For me, I felt like they were placing certain corresponded to the answers, but they still weren't hitting the mark. It's kind of like here, this one seems to fit with this answer from Papa John, so we'll paste it. But I didn't really feel a lot of it was, like it wasn't a direct answer to it. It was almost similar to this question that's in the survey. I don't know. That's just my own thoughts on it all.
Right.
I mean, I read it at the time, read them with us. We read them a few times, and I still got the same vibe myself. And maybe one day we'll truly know, the actual answer to that. He was obsessed with, his German heritage. I was in his personal things before announced. Again, but is it right? So is it insider information, giving him that knowledge, kind of like what we get lots of times before you guys ever know, and stuff like that. Ooh, Larry, thank you. Were you reading their? Yes, I was reading. Yeah, Adam had sent them to me, and I was reading like the whole post, whatever that was going down. I just remember Adam sent me it, and it was all laid out in its proper order or whatever it was. It wasn't
40 of them.
just the screenshots, the whole thing. Yeah, and I, like I said, I read it, and I was just, I just took it like some, inquisitive, like top other people's thoughts, like like how there's the nerdy nerds that like what do you guys think? And I get it about the sheath, but nothing. I just didn't get nothing off of it. Thank you, Alexa. Alexa agrees with me on there. Okay, so Idaho case. We'll always keep, and of course, and I'll put out some videos as I see fit for doing that. And again, congratulations to Adam on his 1K subs and your love and support for helping Adam get there. And how many hours are you at now, Adam?
Oh, I haven't looked at it.
I
haven't looked at it. I mean, I haven't put anything out, so probably. I haven't put anything out, so probably not much. Not much more. 3,300.
I was at the dollar store. I had to go do. Which is what, 600?
Like 640 away.
600 and a little bit left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get in there, dude. You need to go some more. You need to do a live. You need to do a live. That's what you need to do. You need to do.
I'm doing one right now.
So I was getting my blood. Not on this channel. Anyways, I was doing some blood work in the dollar store. So I said to my sister, I need to go over there. I just need to grab a couple things. Well, of course, that couple things turns into $99 couple things. Never ceases to hate the dollar store. I prefer the Dollar Tree because I've always paid double and triple the amount at the dollar store. But my husband wanted pencil. I went in there for dish soap. And then, of course, I see snacks of cookies for my husband for work and grab him 3 packs of pencils, dishwashing detergent, some little scrubby things for the thing, like nothing special. Grab some drinks. I got me my it's a cranberry juice, diet cranberry juice, because I have diabetes. Anyways, Alexa. One time day straw. Well, 2 of them, because it was 2 in a pack. So I did that. And then I went to go look for this little box Valentine's thing I bought as well. Do you think it was in any of the bags? No.
Nope.
I'm like, come on, you guys charged me like freaking like $250 for that thing. I'm going back. But anyway, so I grabbed myself um, some drinks. Well, that drink turned into about 6 of those diet things, pretty big size, turned into 6 Pepsis, diet Pepsis for my husband and myself, and some orange juice. Okay, uh, I never gained so many muscles. Walk into my, and because the Life Labs clinic is about 100 feet away, tell you, by the time I even got to the back of her vehicle, I was like, yeah, you're gonna have to help me. They were so heavy. I always do that to myself. I always bite off way more than I can chew when it comes to dogs. Oh, no, I was thinking about Fig. I noticed he hasn't really posted any videos though. Fig's the type of person that he out and does life and does videos. Um, because even I've been thinking about him too, going, hey, like I haven't really seen Fig. Um, you love that style, yeah. So I'm sure Fig's well. He makes his
Yes.
presence known.
Yeah, I talked to
When
him.
he needs to do. He's kind of like CD. Yeah, good. Yeah, there is. Yeah, because you would know, you would see him.
Yeah, yeah, he's good. I know he was
Hold
affected.
on.
I think he was affected a
I'm
little
really
bit by that flooding out west, but he's okay. But he's good. He stays really busy with work, and I will tell him.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Got kids. Am I freezing out?
A little bit.
It was
I
today.
think
To be
it's because your
honest,
husband.
I'll go back out and come back in.
It's because they're streaming. I don't know if it's gonna help.
Yeah, but remember how it. Well, but remember, I mean, he streams all the time.
That's true.
So remember how it did this before, though? I'm gonna have to ask. Yeah, I mean, then remember he put the stick back, and then everything's. I don't know. I don't have too many things open. I usually have way more open than this. So, well, I'll go back out and come back in.
Okay.
Maybe somebody can answer this one for Nicole. She says I'm really confused on conflict of interest with one of the Idaho parents and the same attorney representing both cases separately, due to having an attorney represent 3 people in one case. I'm actually confused on what was said there.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it means by that. Due to having an attorney represent 3 people in one case, I'm not quite sure what that means. Depth. I think it's the filter. Oh, yeah, Daisy. I will tell him. Yeah, I think her mother's fine. I think it's because her husband and her brother-in-law are both live as well on their streaming things with their video games or their computer games. But I don't know. My internet's fine.
I'm not sure if this is going to help or not, but we'll see. Does my face like freeze?
No.
Oh, definitely. Say that again. Totally said no, and your lips weren't moving.
No. No.
That's me right now. No, there's a lag here still. Oh well. Right, Nicole was representing all 3 defendants. The difference is the lawyer was representing 2 cases. The defendants were against each other. The mother, yeah. So apparently, when the case was handed to her, at the time she didn't know that. Well, she obviously realized a conflict of interest. And that's why January 5th, she did a withdrawal from care. So that would be a conflict of interest. You can't really just sit there and defend someone that's also part of the case of the daughter, and yet she's defending the mother for substance abuse charges. So in turn, she handed over the case to some Stewart guy or whatever it was, and she'll continue on with the Bryan Kohlberger case.
Right.
A lot of people feel like that was wrong. You know what? It is what it is. I mean, we can just have our say about how we feel about it.
Absolutely.
But that's about it. Yeah. And
What do you want to do? What do you want to talk about
you were
next?
frozen smiling. It was so cute.
You want to talk about
we're
Delphi?
gonna go. Okay, so we'll go over to. No, I'll do Anna quickly because Anna won't be long.
Okay.
We'll do Anna quickly. So, so there's really not too much to say in the Anna Walsh case. Anna's mother of 3 that went missing January 1st, and of course now that the husband's been charged with her disappearance,
Her murder.
and
sorry.
so basically Anna's mother. Hey,
I said the bad. I said the bad word.
Yeah, I heard you. Basically, Anna's mom, which is right there in the middle. We're trying not to say words that we know YouTube doesn't like, okay? So we're trying to look for other alternate, like unalive, like what Psychic Sleuth says, unalive. So it says this is a copy of the photo of Malanka, I don't know, Lubicic, with her daughters, Anna and Alexandra. Her daughter, Anna Walsh, disappeared from the Cohasset, Massachusetts home on New Year's Day. So the mother is basically filing with the, what do you want to call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Like the counsel or whatever trying to think of the right word I was trying to use. Let's see here.
George,
Just
sorry.
Going back to the thing here. Oh yeah, that's okay. Go ahead.
StreamYard, sometimes when you use punctuation and you put a word right after it without a space, it thinks you're trying to put a link in. So that's why it deleted your message, George. So sorry about that. It wasn't us. It was StreamYard.
Exactly. So I'll just quickly go back to this for a sec. So it says the Serbian mother of missing Massachusetts real estate executive Anna Walsh, who is presumed to be unalive in the wake of the M charge against her ex-con husband, is submitting a formal request to the U.S. government for information related to her daughter, according to a recent report. She lives in Serbia, Belgrade, and is working with the country's foreign ministry to obtain information regarding Walsh's January 1st disappearance. So she's also filing with the consulate in New York, and all the relevant parties seeking to be designated Walsh's next of kin to receive documentation pertaining to her daughter's case, according to the report. So, I mean, I just want for the kids of Anna, considering we know that she's no longer with us, that the kids get the proper love and care in the proper home that they deserve to be in. This is a truly sad part of all this, is that 3 boys no longer have a mom. We know that the dad's in jail, and that I believe that they're still in the ministry services, the CPS, and you just want to know that those boys are going to be in under the horrific circumstances, that they're going to be in a family member's home where they can get all the love and help that they need to move along life, throughout this process. That's very heartbreaking. Because they're at an age where memory holds. Most people have a good memory span from about 7 or 8 years old. Sometimes before then, it's a little bit more vague to people, but usually 7 or 8 is when you have a pretty good grasp of memory and things that stick in there. So I really hope through time that these children turn out to, be productive in life, knowing that they're going to have a lot of hardships to deal with emotionally, and just everything, to be honest with you. So Other than that, like I said, I mean, there's not much else going on from what I can see in the news. Besides, little bits of information, and again, another case that will keep you up to date on. Okay,
Yeah,
all
absolutely.
right, it's my time. Okay, is there anything particular you want to talk about with Delphi yourself?
I'm trying to think. Oh, you know what? It doesn't really directly relate, but I did receive something. I'll send you really quick.
Okay,
There,
I got something that relates.
This was just an update on. I don't know if anyone remembers KK's cousin, Travis Traxler, got pulled over. Yeah, got pulled over and charged with a couple. It was like 4 different charges, and he changed his plea from not guilty to guilty, and he's got a hearing in February now. So I sent Sonny the documents, or my case at least.
Okay, so what do we got here? So
yeah.
Let's see here. Let me sorry, I like to go to the screen, sometimes pull it off because they can see it better this way, especially for people that have computers or iPads. And so let's see here.
Yeah,
so felony 6, which is
felony.
The lowest. Oh, okay, now your voice is crackling, actually. Voice is crackling there. Would you just say, Adam?
I just said the same thing you did. It's a class 6 felony.
Oh, okay. So let's see here. Class 6 felony, the 23rd of the 11th of 2021. Alcohol concentration equivalent to at least 0.08, but less than 1.15. Operating a vehicle while intoxicated. And what do we got here? I think this is the right order.
Yeah.
So on the 24th.
Oh no, it's the other one first, I think.
Yeah, is this one first?
That one first. Yeah.
Okay.
The little one first.
So on the 24th, obviously. Oh, the little one first. Okay. Yeah. Hearing journal entry. State appears by Chief Prosecutor Mashad and graduate legal intern Aaron. Blah 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 blah. Pre-trial conference set for October 11th, 2022 at 8:15 a.m. That's what that one's saying. And then this one is on the 24th of this month. Change of plea hearing scheduled for the 2nd of the 16th. So February 16th. State appears. So yeah. So basically, change of plea. Change of plea. Yeah. To do with him. Yeah. I wonder what made him decide to do a change of plea.
I don't know. But I found it. But I thought I'd share it because we had talked about him in the past, so I just figured I would share it.
Yeah, it was a DUI. Operating a vehicle,
but a felony one.
They're not sure. Normally. Yeah.
So it wasn't his first, though. That's typically why.
She showed up right after Sonny mentioned her. Yeah. Sorry, it's the lag. Grandma watches. I'm not sure who showed up, so maybe
Callie.
She will show up again. Rose, who showed up? Oh, Callie. Oh, yeah, Callie. Yeah. Hey, where's my Callie? Can't remember. Sometimes I forget what she's doing. And to be honest with you, sometimes it's like a day goes by or two, and I'm like, oh, because I get caught in my own world of doing stuff. I really do. I'm not usually a messenger as much as if people message me.
Right.
More so. That it's kind of like I'll answer the back in my messenger. But I'm not usually a person to often message other people. It's not because I'm usually too busy doing other things that I get wrapped up in all that stuff. And so yeah, I mean, I just usually, if people message me, Nicole's product reviews as many. As of now, the 3 kids were in social services. I believe some of Anna's friends were trying to gain temporary custody. The grandma can't take care of them. Not a U.S. resident. Yeah. So, like I said, hopefully, as long as those kids end up in a very loving home, a very loving, caring place, then that's what matters. Yeah, Kelly's probably sitting there lying in bed, eating her bonbons. She's probably actually on the island. She didn't tell me she probably won or something like that. Okay, so I'm gonna show this item. Okay, so what I did was, everyone keeps thinking that that's undergarment or underwear. It's definitely not underwear, definitely. But I am gonna show this because I know it's not underwear. So I want to show you what I did. So I took it and I actually inverted the colors and I made it at 1 second. I hear my husband.
That's good.
You're good, honey? Okay. So I inverted the colors. So white is black and obviously white, or the white is black and black is white in a sense. So I wanted to give it a more textured feel so that you can see what was more happening with this article. And so I did that first. And then I haven't had time to look at it too much again. And then I took it over to the program. And I can tell right here, that this is some sort of knapsack or purse thing to me, based on everything that I can see. But just knowing that right here, and I know the more I bring it in, the blurrier it gets, but this has some sort of like handle to it. And I can so the folds are coming out. So this was still black. Originally this is white, but the white is being deceiving because here, I'll show you. Okay. So this is what you think it looks like because of the glare from the sun, and the different things, but it's kind of like you can see some shadowing in the water and you're not really sure what it is. So, I mean, all I did was really just put it into like this and put it into a negative so that you can start seeing some more texture to it. But right here, when I just showed you, I believe, I don't know. At first I thought, okay, well, these are probably the pants. And, when you take pants from inside out and then, they fold over in a sense and blah, blah, blah. But
I thought it was a bag.
So whatever this is here, it's some sort of like, yeah, I thought it was a bag as well. And I'm under the belief, knowing that this is like a clutch handle type of idea, and knowing that there's other things like a knapsacky look or something, that I kind of believe that one of the girls perhaps had a knapsack. So I totally will rule out, for me, underwear. Don't believe it. The underwear does not have a little clutchy handle to it, and underwear doesn't have multiple colors, or the way that was folded, how it showed 2 tones in a sense. And I don't think it's no thing. Anyways, bottom line is, no underwear has a metal object for like a little clutch handle on top of it. I kind of think, well, this is, I mean, yeah, Lexi, you have seen this pic. I'm the one that took this pic because I'm trying to figure out what it was. I know, what everyone thought was underwear, but I think most of you guys should be able to rule that out. If at best you thought it was perhaps pants that were maybe turned inside out. I believe myself, and this is just my own belief, I still believe that these items were placed there. Whichever way they just didn't land there and float there and go, who let me just line you up all nicely. To me, these things were placed there. I feel, and I believe that this is like some sort of clutchy handbag of some sort. And I always felt it was. If there's one thing that you can definitely tell, like I said, maybe not in that picture, but in this one perhaps, is that like there's this right here. So which is like squared off. Just trying to look at this as I'm talking to you as well. Yeah, this is like some sort of clutchy thing, metal. This is metal. This is metal here. You can see that that's metal. So I'm gonna look at it again more, because I just haven't had time to go through it. Besides to do this to it, to try to give you guys a little bit of a bird's eye view, of this handle that's right here. Like that's like a metal type handle. So it has to be some sort of clutchy purse or whatever. What do you guys think? Are you guys in agreement with me? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Again, I just do things for myself and then I bring it to you guys so you guys can decide for yourself. And when I first seen it too, I thought it was a bag. So it doesn't really shock me if I see metal handle on it, because one of them probably did. Yeah. Double D's, of course, is saying that. That would be a good answer coming from double D's or triple D's. What am I saying? Triple D. Yeah, D.
Double D.
She's going with the bra thing because of her name. It's triple D.
See, I always think of Dirty Dog.
So again, is that what you think of? Dirty Dog? Dirty Dog's done dirt deep or whatever? Is that what you think of?
Like Dirty Dog.
Right? Isn't it ironic? Don't you guys find it ironic that Allen County, Richard Allen, he's doing find just a little bit of now that's a coincidence, or it was meant to be, one of the two. What do you guys think? Hey, Adam, we're green. Woo-hoo, let's keep it that way. Okay. What makes you think that part is metal? Ivy, the reason why is because obviously it's got like the 3D look to it. And what else? Like when you kind of see what you deem as nuts and bolts, Ivy sent me the one picture originally, and I just took because she thought she had saw, I think she thought she, I don't know, thought maybe perhaps she saw a knapsack or something. I can't remember. But when you see kind of like, usually when you back off of a picture is when you see it in a better light. But when you see something that has like more like a nut and bolt type of look to it, like a clasp, if you will, like that's not something unless you have some sort of designer pant. And Libby was not a designer pant type of person. She was simply a sweatpant girl. So when you see like more of a 3D image in a sense out of it, and you can see like right here where, again, what else kind of has that look where it kind of comes off of it? I mean, I could be totally wrong. I don't think I am really, but I mean, I could be. I haven't looked at it enough, but I know enough to know that there's definitely some things like this piece right here, that is standing off of it. It's not flat. So this is not flat. This is standing off of it. So here's the part of the clasp or whatever you want to call it, part of a handle. I don't know, unless the only thing that this other thing could be is if it was the pants, then the only thing that this other thing could be is if it was the cords, the drawstring of the pants. That is very possible. If they are deemed as pants, that could be very possible because Libby did wear sweatpants, and if they had the little cords with the little round hoops to it, that's possible. Yeah. So at the moment, it's I mean, it was either pants to me. Well, my first thought when I first ever seen the picture was it was some sort of knapsacky thing. But
Yeah.
again, it's like looking at 2D and you're trying to look at things. I'm going to play with it more tonight, because because Ivy would ask me that question. Then I thought to myself, well, wait a second. Maybe it's the drawstrings that are it's creating that come through the hoops, of pants. Unless it's a jacket of some sort, that come through there, and that could be the illusion that it could be drawstring instead of actual a class. But I'm gonna play with it more tonight. But white,
And we know
yes,
that
but
we know that
white. But the
Libby's,
thing is,
but she had light
is
gray. Her sweatpants were light gray. They weren't white.
right, and it could just be the sun showing it in a different light. Because obviously, when you look at the one picture, watch somebody's going to say, "You said you were going to show the pictures," um, but for the sake of this one, because of the fact, actually, the pictures actually don't bug me that much anymore of myself. But as for the sake of this one, because so many people were thinking it was like underwear, this is one that I really wanted to, maybe perhaps show in a different light because I really don't believe it's underwear. So if I take this one and then I take this back off of it, here, let me just take everything off of it. There's the original right there. Okay. That's the original. So, again, this could be gray and not white if they are pants. I'm going to spend a lot more time looking at it. Like this isn't like this is a hole, like where a leg goes into. Um, this definitely has this folded look right here.
I agree, Ivy. I think it's way too big to be
like
undergarments, but I think it's a knapsack or the sweatpants.
Yeah. Sorry, let me take this
sweatpants
down
is still. I don't know.
I'll try to give you guys.
I don't see it being sweatpants, but
well, I'm gonna take a look at it again. Well, I can if it's kind of more rolled up. You know how if you take your leg out of a sweatpant or your pants
absolutely.
and then they
and that
invert
could,
themselves
and that could be
in a
where they're
sense.
inverted.
You know, but definitely no underwear usually has some sort of granny flappy looking thing like that. Maybe the really old granny underwears, but I'm pretty sure they look like those grannies. And then I see this comment. um, there looks like a logo on the bottom left hand side. Well, it's something. Correct, grandma watches. I mean, there's something there that has some sort of either emblem or I don't know. Just because typically when Libby wore sweatpants, they usually had wording or something on them, like numbers or wording on those pants as well. Um, Unless it's boy shorts. Well, I wear boy shorts, and those aren't no boy shorts. Those are definitely I wear what you call boy shorts because I freaking hate regular underwear. I love the female uh, boot shorts or body shorts or whatever, boy shorts. Yeah, um, those aren't. Yeah, this thing clearly has some sort of square flap thing right here. Like, I mean, I'm sorry. I can't picture these as underwear, especially when you, like I said, invert it. Yeah, like there's like it. I know you guys can't see it like I can, but when you see like stuff coming out of it, like almost like 3D, that it's coming towards you, but correct, right here is obviously something, but I mean, like I said, I'm going to play around with it more tonight. That was my goal today. But then there's this looks like some sort of claspy thing, I'm going to play around with it more tonight and spend more time with it. Yeah, because like I said, you can kind of see where the line comes here and then runs down through here. Yeah, I'm gonna put it as pants or some sort of clutchy purse thing, nappy sacky thing. I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it.
Right.
You know. Yeah, definitely some creases there. It's just sometimes hard to tell stuff until you play with it. But I don't like this program for playing with it. I like to take it to my Photo Express. This one program's too finicky. It gives me more of a headache than the other one is way better for me personally. Yeah, and as soon as I take it over there, it does a better job of showing exactly what it is. Mhm. Pillowcase, eh? Now that I think of what it actually is. Yeah, looks like that mask. No, I don't think so myself. I see that mask sitting in a. Sorry, guys, I'll put this over to the side here. I see that mask. I'll be curious. I'm hoping to find out some answers soon for a few things. Let's see. Let's see here. What else did you want to talk about with Delphi, you guys? We're at the hour and 23 mark. What else? You guys, again, please hit that like button. If you haven't hit that yet, could you please, scooch over and hit the share button for us? That would be great. Yeah. I still really like this painting. Oh, Adam, let me hold on. I don't want to make noise. Give me a sec.
I don't know where she went.
I went here. I wanted to show you what I got when I was at the dollar store.
Why don't you just send me a bag?
Do you get it? They'll be all broken. Might as well eat them for you instead. You guys, that gate. Who here has had ketchup chips? Who here has had ketchup chips? Okay, I'm gonna step away for 1 second, Adam, because I want to show you something else I got today. But I need to go. Thanks, Deb. And Deb, don't forget to drop your channel there. And so give me a second. But who here? One if you chips in here, okay, or two if you have not.
They're so good. I had them in Portugal, and they don't sell them in the U.S. So we can't get them here.
They are so good. Yeah, as a favorite. And they're more like a treat. Salt and vinegar is kind of my favorite, but ketchup when I was younger was defo. Turned it over to salt and vinegar more so, but salt and vinegar burns the heck out of my mouth. I can't handle heat. But anyways, I want to go show you something else.
Okay.
Talk amongst yourselves. Make sure that they hit that like button, okay, Adam?
Okay.
I don't care whatever force you have to use.
You heard her, everyone. Make sure you hit the like button so I don't get into trouble. But yeah, ketchup chips, and Sunny gets them in Canada, and she taunts me with them all the time because she's mean. Yeah, exactly. Miracle Hearts. Wait, they do, Deb? Well, I don't go there, so I wouldn't know. But I'll have to. I think I can order it from there. Okay, talk amongst yourselves, everyone. Deb, how could you know this and not tell me already? Sorry, everyone. I have to Google this really quick.
Hey, George. Dude, I went to my phone. George
Yeah, he bought us coffee.
us 3 coffees.
Yeah, he said he told us that he was
I'm
doing
just seeing that now. How did you know?
He put it in the chat.
Oh, I'm so sorry, George. I know, but I didn't see it because when I'm looking at the other screen, the screen here. When I'm looking into because I have to show with the pointer and stuff. Oh, George, that's very kind of you. That. Okay, Alexa, 30 coffees. 30 coffees, Alexa. If you can help out that family for 2 years, 30 coffees, Alexa. I'll say your name 30. No.
So
Thank
Deb,
you so
I'm only
much,
saying
George.
Canadian.
That really does. We're always appreciating.
Deb, Walmart's website only has the Canadian ones, and they're $20.
Sucker. Okay, I'll be right back. I went out to go get the cookies, and my husband. So I got to figure out where my husband went. He snuck off, obviously. So I got to figure out where he went.
Well, turn his computer off so we stop lagging.
I got to see where he went, because he. Yeah. Okay, 1 second.
Oh yeah, dill pickle chips are good. Of course, I like dill pickles. I don't know, Miracle Hearts. We'll have to ask Sunny when she gets back. The ketchup ones have just that, to me, have that right amount of vinegar taste to them. You know, ketchup. But ooh,
Okay,
I don't think
so
I get
husband
that
went over to IGA to grab a pizza.
Okay. Sunny, someone in the Miracle Hearts wanted to know if they have dill pickle chips in Canada.
Yes, and I hate them. Thank you. I love dill pickles. Hate dill pickle chips. Oh yeah, we've had them since we were big kids. But do you guys got these?
Maple leaf.
See that?
Potato chips?
Oops, my whole screen. No, those are cookies.
Oh, cookies. Okay, I was gonna say, ooh, maple leaf potato chips. Whoa. But cookies, yeah, I'm sure we do.
Cookies. Sure you do. Do you have the same maple syrup taste like we do?
Are those good for diabetes?
No, because I didn't buy them for me. I want one, but I can't. So I bought them for my husband. Oh, I should have listened to the doctor when he said if I kept going the way I was, I'd end up with diabetes. Silly me. Ticks me off. I want to eat what I want when I want. No, I can't. Unless I want to kill myself, probably. Probably, or unalive myself. Is that the best?
Now we're going to turn yellow.
Hold on. Let me just check. I'll just check. Okay, so, sorry, guys. Distracted by a Canadian over here. Chips. Yeah. So, let's see here. So, I got you guys talking about food. I know. Essences, yeah. But, McDougal tree. Where have you been?
Oh, when I saw Joe.
My McDougal tree? That's right beside me?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Josh.
Oh, is Joe in here? Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
Hey, Josh. Hey, Joe. Joe. Hey, Josh.
I saw Josh. I saw Joe.
I feel like McDougal.
I saw that Joe had pulled up the chat at like 7 o'clock tonight, and he was like, "I'm way early."
Yeah, I feel like you abandoned us for a little bit there, McDougal. Good thing I got a house, or else I would have been lonely. So lonely like that. Since oh, you know what? That made me laugh. We'll get back on the Delphi here, guys. You know my Lisa Marie video that I did on the live. Okay. At first, right? Remember I told you give me a copyright claim, then I had to spend hours as it updated, right? During that time, like there were 7 probably K viewers as it went right claim. Um, so then, then it goes back to green. And then I look at it the other day, right? And it says that it's copyright claim again. And I'm like, and then when you go do it, it says that there's a little part that's another copyright claim. So then I do that, wait a few more hours. Oh, another one. Finally, I got smart. And I just said, fine, I'll just take this 27 minutes that aren't even part wrestling just so it can stay green and monetized. Huh. Like, screw you, YouTube. Took the whole thing out and just talking in the beginning of it. And then I said, if you want to go watch this, go watch my video that I did at 1.5 that doesn't have a copyright claim. If they really want to watch it so bad. So I thought, I'm going to keep you. I'm going to take out everything because the things you have to spend hours doing. Do you know when you take out a little piece of a video, that thing will take like 2 in time just for that little piece. And until that point, it's like yellow or copyright claim in this case. But anyway, so I was just like, why does that one, that live have a copyright claim, but my video on the exact same thing doesn't have it? Wondering minds want to know. All I got to say about them apples. I think I found my calling in life. I work in mental health. Well, that's good because I have mental health issues.
I was going to say,
it works.
Is that why Josh is here?
Not really. I don't.
I think that's why Josh is here.
Yeah, he's like, I can save you, sending it. Yeah, I know, right? You feel like I'm a little bit unstable sometimes. Just when you think I'm going to go left, I go right instead.
Diamond Eyes is willing to send me a bag of potato chips.
Oh, see, yeah, but he lives closer. It's going to be a lot cheaper. I don't love him that much, Diamond Eyes. Okay?
Am I not worth it?
Me in Canada and where I live, nope, not yet, Adam. That's, because it's going to cost $2 for the bag of chips. Well, let's say I bought you 4 or 5. Okay, so $10, and it's burning $30 just to mail it. She's closer. It's going to be cheaper. She's on your side of the fence. I'm not. So it's going to be cheaper.
I'm just going to get Alexa to drive up.
Adam appreciates you. Yeah. And if you guys haven't, did anyone did have? Oh, one person.
At Buffalo. I should make her
person answered about the whole. Yeah.
Or Rochester, but
right here there was saying we all need help. No, I can actually fix myself. Whenever I have issues, I just go bang my head on a wall a few times, and that's about it. Fixed, cured. Welcome. Yes, 1,800 miles exactly. Okay. Oh, that's nasal cancer. I don't think I've even heard of that one.
Oh,
I don't think I've ever heard someone say that.
Oh, Shelly, I'm so sorry. Oh, I know you said that the other night that it was the C word, but
that was the cat.
Yeah, but I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you can make ketchup chips yourself. Do you know?
I know. I know. I mean, I dip them in ketchup,
Shelly,
but
right?
it's not the same.
Yeah. Honestly, when I had a cat, well, I've had a few, but when I've had a cat pass, and I remember it took me like 3 days to stop crying. And I remember the girl, it's just a cat. And I'm like, how would you like it if someone said that to you? You know, like your dog, whatever. I hate it when people say that because those is a huge part of the family, almost better sometimes than the kids or the adults, to be honest with you. But for me, when I attach with all my heart. When somebody puts a little animal in my hand, I'm like, oh, no, I can't. Oh, it really hurts me and know that I can't take out all those little kitties and those little doggies, but usually there's kitties in there. The snakes, they can stay. The snakes, you we'll just send those off, wilted over there. Those can stay. She can have those. Oh, hey, which reminds me, we were going to talk about Wilter tonight. I'm going to go find those quickly. And as for Delphi, I look at that picture more so and see what I can figure out with that. Do I feel Richard Allen person on the bridge? 99.999999999. Yes. Do I think he's the only player? I feel like there's a connection. Again, I put out a video talking about I'm going to kind of look down that Cody Patty to see if by chance was not like that they knew each other because he only lived a couple doors down. I do want to check that out. And that becomes association. So kind of clear. There's a difference between a theory, but no implication that the family was actually involved versus the family as if they were part of it. Now, if something happened, and it goes back to the revenge thing, if something happened because of that, okay, obviously if you live a lifestyle that's dealing with substance abuse and you're into that groups, obviously, you are who you're with and stuff like, bad things happen or can happen, I should say. So to me, there's that fine line, checking to see if somebody happened to know or associated versus saying that they were part of it. Any part of the Germans, Patties, or whatever, or part of what happened to Abby and Libby. But could there be recourse from something? Yes. Are they to blame? The person that did it to Abby and Libby, or the people that did it, those people are to blame. There's things that people do in life, not always pretty, but does that warrant these people, these, these pieces of crap, warrant taking other people's lives and stuff like that? Absolutely not. It's just that I was given information and I think I'm going to just check it out. It may, because Richard Allen, there's no social media, a connection. For me, there's a connection. There has to be that connection somewhere. And we both know that both of them were into, I think it's still going to come back to the Paladinos, to be honest with you. I still think that the Paladinos name will rear its ugly point. And that's only if the truth probably comes out. But I'm at a loss for that because 6 years this case has been, damage was done, and what are we getting from it? Are we getting leftovers that we're only getting a little piece of? Perhaps what happened? No, whatever happened, we don't know. That scares me. It bugs me. It bugs me, especially for 6 years to go by and that people have spent 6 years, and it was to fight for answers. It was to fight for Abby and Libby. So I will be very angry and upset. Should the law fail those girls? Everyone, every normal person just wants the proper people that are involved. Hey, if some get an easier deal, I can handle that. But as long as we understand the true story of why, justice for those girls. Well, I mean, justice for the girls. But who doesn't want to know why? Everyone wants to know. Whether it's deemed as selfish for wanting to know why, don't care. We all want to know why. We've been fighting this for a reason. Understand the why for a long time, and it's just to make sense of it. But it will be very sad day to me if justice system fails the girls because of all that political bull, stuff that goes on and all that, hoop laws and stuff like that. Karina McClurkin gets her justice that she deserves.
Right.
These people deserve to be here still.
Yeah.
It's okay. Flossie, you're the one. Hold on, Joshua. Dude, 1 second, Adam. Joshua, I think I should be the medical nurse or whatever, mental health, and that I should treat you for that answer. Okay.
Sorry.
That alone in itself. Yeah.
My elbow hit my mouse. Sorry.
That's okay. Oh, so let me go get those. Yeah, I don't believe he's the fall. I don't believe he's the fall guy in the sense. I believe he's. You know, like I said, I mean, I hate to keep saying it, you know, because every time I want to smack my head on a wall, going, "You don't make sense, Richard Allen. You don't make sense." But your face does. Your face, because when that picture came out, and it's like, honestly, I spent weeks and weeks going, look, freaking KD and she'll like, you know, because you're not getting their wrinkles and you're just kind of getting this, you know, this fixture of a face, and you can see a jawline, certain things. It took me forever to I literally just sat there going, okay, just admit it, you're wrong. This is Ray. It's not Kitty like I thought it was, even though Kitty fits every freaking box in there. But no, you know. But I have to. It's about what's true, and what I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Simple as that. You know. Again, I have to be okay with myself as a person, doing my own work to see where it lies. You know. Just again, so
Absolutely.
many of us, I guess, would got it wrong, but you know, I'm not going to sit there and try to take away from my work that I do. So be it. I don't care. You know, I work very hard on looking at pictures and trying to figure out the crime scene and the different things on the BG and stuff like that. Learning lesson. But for me, the nose is the dead giveaway for RA. I mean, it fits.
It's nice like this. There have been.
Yeah, and she's playing now. Quickly I want to go grab those few things and talk about them. Okay.
I'm going to send you something
okay
too.
With that? The ones that we said that we were allowed. Okay, sweet. Okay, give me a sec, guys. And then the reason why I turn off my camera for a sec is because when I do go to a different screen, then I start turning all red and stuff.
I didn't know Becky was a bus driver.
Well, I'm going to. You didn't know she was a what?
Kyle said
Bus
that
driver?
Becky was a school bus driver.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't know that. Thanks, Kyle. The height it bugs a lot of people. I don't think he's 5'4". 5'4" is midget status, basically. That's shorter. 5'4" is like literally an inch taller than me. He could be. I think he's going to be 5'6". I'm kind of in the area of 5'6". Why doesn't Sibs over there go make a jail visit and visit him and take a measuring tape with him, you know? And, you know, try. Just be like, dude, can you just stand right beside this measuring tape? I want an accurate read. Shelly, Becky was the best bus driver there. Awesome. Aww. I'm sure she'd be proud to hear you say that. In fact, maybe I'll screenshot that. Hold on. Just screenshotting it. One sec there. Screenshot. Okay. Carl, do you know a Jen and her husband that was a neighbor? Okay, so you guys, I'm going to play something that Adam just sent me with regards back to the Idaho case and with regards to Kara Kernum, I guess.
She was just on Ashley Banfield about an hour ago.
Kyle, I'm selective in reading because I don't always see what people say if I'm in a different screen, especially. So he's like, I told y'all before she was my bus driver for me, but I want you to do my dishes.
I'll do
Kyle,
your
I
dishes,
see
Kyle.
that part whenever you ask to do your dishes. Why does that? Yeah. Well, hey, Kyle, I'll spit on your plates and do your dishes. Sure.
She just bought dish.
Look at old
That's why Sonny
fashion
had to go to the
way.
dollar store and buy dish soap.
I'll be right back. Right. I was tired of spitting on them and doing them. Yeah, be right back.
I thought she was going to play that video.
I'm so bad. 1 second. You're right.
Just with attorneys for far less than this. I mean, let me give you an example. If you think that perhaps some point you want to divorce your conversation with a couple of lawyers, your spouse can no longer retain any of those lawyers just because you had a conversation. So this woman, whose daughter was violently murdered in Idaho, one of the Idaho 4, those 4 students killed in Moscow at the University of Idaho. She is that the person she trusted most with 4 of her cases is now representing her daughter's accused killer. Here's that conversation. What was your first reaction when you learned that your former attorney is representing the man accused of killing your?
I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken because I trusted her. She, pretended that she was wanting to help me, and to find that out that she's representing him, I can't even convey how betrayed I feel.
Have you had a chance to speak with her about this?
No, I haven't spoken with her. I found out through a friend who found it on Reddit.
You have a friend through social media. You weren't notified by Ann Taylor, your attorney, herself?
Right now.
And her?
No, I just found out today, literally. So, yeah.
So, I mean, just so many thoughts. It's so incredible that there is this connection. Are you going to try to fight this at all?
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Because as I understand it, this would require a waiver, something that you sign, and that he would sign in order to be able to do this legitimately. I can imagine the way your reaction is that you are not interested in signing a waiver to allow her to continue.
Right, exactly. And I'd already given her power of attorney. I'd already signed over power of attorney so that she could help me with rehab and whatnot. And so, I mean, I don't understand how she can, what happens now. Does she still have power of attorney, or what goes on now?
And no one has reached Fender's office to help you navigate next steps?
No.
Have you been in communication with the police and the next step in this process and where you might fit in?
No.
And do you want that? Do you want to be in communication and what's happening and what they're going to be doing as they move forward in prosecuting him?
Oh, yeah.
So no one has reached out to you?
No. Not the prosecutors anyway, no.
Who have you spoken with?
I've honestly, just media has been getting a hold of me.
Do you feel like you're being left out of this process?
A little bit, yeah.
Had you ever heard the name Bryan Kohberger before?
No.
And do you know of any connection that he might have had with your daughter, Xana?
I can't imagine. I can't imagine that she had. He's quite a bit older than all of them, and all of their friends. Really, I mean, they didn't really hang out with a lot of older people. So I don't know if they knew him, or I mean, they could have, because he did attend school, which is another thing. My oldest daughter Jasmine attends school at WSU. And so the fact that the law enforcement knew from the get-go and didn't warn us to keep Jasmine home from school, that just beside myself.
And Jasmine was at WSU for the whole 7-week period.
Yes.
From those to the arrest, she was there the whole time.
Yes, yes.
What's her reaction to this been?
I haven't spoken with, but I mean, I can only imagine. You know, she was adamant about going to school. She wasn't to school, but I think it would have been different had she known that Xana's killer was going to school with her.
From what you know, no connection that you know of Kohberger and Xana. Do you think it's possible that he may have connected with Xana and Maddie, Mad Greek restaurant where they worked?
That is a possibility. I mean, I'm sure they connected with a lot of people that way, and how they connected with him.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television. Don't forget to click the red subscribe button.
Sorry, I still need a second as I was looking for something. What do I feel about that? Because I think that, I mean, first of all, you know, regardless, like there's two different things going on here. I would feel absolutely betrayed. Absolutely.
100%.
The same person that's representing you is now representing that's being charged for her daughter. Really sad. Sorry, I'm just trying to get something in order here. For something I don't think I'm gonna put it on the screen though. In fact, I'm just going to, let me see. I'm just going to quickly do a quick read through it, see if there's anything I don't want to say out loud, and then I'll share it with you guys. So you guys can talk amongst yourselves about Delphi. Put your thoughts out, Idaho. Are you under Kyle Davis? Kyle. Shelley, the wife. I'm all hers. No one else. Put me up to it. I don't see. I don't know what conversations go on there. Do. So give me a
Kyle's
sec.
just trying to get people to cook him or to do his dishes. Yeah, I was surprised watching that interview that she was allowed to, that, you know, that she wasn't breaking the gag order by talking about the case at all. I mean, her case would be one thing, but when she was answering the questions about her daughter and Bryan, I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I'm not going to complain that she did the interview, but I'm surprised that that wasn't violating the gag order. Yeah, I don't know why the lawyer would have power of attorney either. I thought that was odd, but yeah, my heart breaks for her. And then to see what has happened to her from that lifestyle is just heartbreaking as well.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I do have a video in a waiting, because it's yellow at the moment. and it's a video of his mom, and to show you guys basically her whole history there. And again, I'm not just like on this one, not going to judge. It's her life. She obviously had something going on back from 2013, if not sooner. But from 2000 onwards, something obviously happened, which looks to me just by looking. And then all of a sudden there was use with alcohol, substance, and basically from the gist of it, that like there's a few other things in there as well, but the gist of when someone does not SA, sorry, when someone does substance abuse, that I'm trying to say substance abuse for SA, but I'm not going to, but SA we use for something else. They have like an alcohol problem as well on top of that. Again, when someone's life is spiraling out of control, and it seems like hers is, spoon lady. As soon as I seen her, do you know the spoon lady? Yeah, and it's when they got barely no teeth or anything, and they're funking in, and it's really sad. I didn't even know that Zaina's mom, he had these issues for a long time, and has continued to spiral down. And then imagine having that on top of that, bringing awareness, but for people to see as well. Like, I'll probably just release the video. At the end of, see you on our live tonight. Well, live now. So, I'm maybe I'll just go release it and watch it after the fact, to be honest with you. I don't care.
I know
Sometimes I don't care.
watching that, I'm like looking at my teeth.
Oh yeah, actually no, because I need to. Well, no, I'll wait till after the live, and then I don't know.
Yeah, George.
Kind of tossed.
We just found that out today, but yeah, she did.
What was that, George sort of asking? Lawyer, switch to BK. Yeah, that's exactly it. She was given the other case. She basically, pushed hers to the side. People are saying it's because she's the best person for the job, for the, works on the, death penalty, which we've said. Who knows? I think it's more about, I think it's a combination of which case Grandma. Would you rather have if you were a lawyer? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with Grandma Watches. Yeah, and that's why I'm not going to judge.
It's not. Yeah. I'll release the other video after this live, even though you guys know I warned you it's live. But then you guys can look at. We're not talking 4 charges. We're talking like 25 charges spanning. But you guys can judge for yourself. In a seeing, she clearly has an issue. She clearly has an addiction. The helpline things on there, again, it really goes back to, if for anyone has any issues, then contact, do something about it. Nobody else, nobody can do anything. You can lead a horse to water, but and the thing is too, it's not about the fact that people don't love or care, that they should change. It's simple like that. You can't, that's like telling someone to stop eating, in a sense. When you are an abuse problem or addiction problem of some sort, it's not one of those things that has really anything to do with love. Like, well, you would study more if you loved me enough, you would do this. It's not about that. It's about something that becomes so that they need. You need it in order to cope or to do whatever, and so it's just really not that easy. Like, people seem to think. You need to hit rock bottom at some point. My niece, my own niece. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Like my own niece has been struggling with her substance abuse and everything for like what, 18 years off and on like a roller coaster. She has fibromyalgia and she has, like a lot of issues. She has paranoia, she has anxiety. She's like almost like a little infant in a lot of ways. But she's still thinking that of all these things when really she could have succeeded in life, been productive in life. She made those choices. No one forced her into choices. And it's been 18 years. But again, until she wants to do something about it truly, and help herself, because you can offer, like she, I guess apparently she put a posting on Facebook, basically asking for money, and apparently my brother left a message saying, "Look, I'll give you a roof over your head, I'll give you something to eat, I'll buy you need some, but I'm not giving you money." Because it's like hearing the same story over and over. Yeah, I'm just about to go into rehab or two, and I just want to get a few things, could you just send me lies. But my niece wants to play the victim role. She wants to play how awful her life has been, how much she wants to blame her, all these different things. You don't care about, the whole freaking gaslighting stuff, the whole, typical thing that, users and that will do. When I say users, I'm talking about substance abuse, and stuff like that. And again, horse to water, but you can't make them drink. And so with Cena's mom, or even Blaine, Blaine was doing so well, and then something comes up, and then back on the roller coaster. And unfortunately for Blaine, obviously we know what happened there. It absolutely is a roller coaster on a family, and it's hard too, because at some point you're just like it's like even it's just like she's just like, I can't do it anymore. I can't deal with it. And yet, whenever Paige wants to come get a roof over her, we'll always let her back in under conditions, of course. And then Paige doesn't like any conditions and then takes off. And then she her hiatus again. And then, she's self-destructing herself. And it's just to the point where you never know if you're going to get, because it's out of my sister's control. Again, you can sit there and say, just like me, hey Paige, I love you, I'll be there for you, but I'm not going to sit there and hand you over money. And you're not using me that way. I wasn't born yesterday, and I would be enabling her. What was an accident, Adam?
I accidentally deleted.
Oh, you accidentally deleted his comment.
And then so I had to unhide him.
Yeah. I mean, unethical, but I mean, she is a public defender. So I'm sure there was talks
she
about
got assigned Bryan's case.
She should probably work on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Why are you saying sorry? Oh, for my niece? Did I do something? What?
We're also sorry. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm not going to. So did you guys all hit that like button first and foremost? And thank you to the subscriber that had joined. I heard the subscriber thing go off. I'm not, so I just heard it go off. Hold on. This will determine if you guys want to hear this juicy gossip. Not juicy gossip. Let me just see how many likes there are. Oh wait, I guess I should get on the right. Let me see here. Yeah, we're still green. 86 likes. You guys are going to want to hear this a little bit, I think there's 14 people in here that can hit that like button. I feel like there is. We have a
I did
kind of a
everything I
goal.
could while you were.
I know what goal. You know, yeah. So until it hits 100, either you guys can stay with us. We're waiting for 100. We're holding out. You guys aren't going to get any ketchup chips if you continue this up at all. Right, Diamond. Hit that like button myself. That will give us one. I sit there and preach it, and I can't even hit my own darn like button. Oh no, that's not true. I always like it when did I hit the like button? No, I'm thinking about my videos. My bad. 1 second. They're awesome thumbnail that It's a Crime and Shame channel made. Isn't that a great thumbnail? I thought it was cool. I got some compliments on it. Thumbnail. It was like a 3D look thing. Yeah, see, hear that? I just repeated myself. Oh no, darn it. There's 88. Come on, you guys. Hey, Dougal. Did you hit that like button?
Yeah, he did.
You don't be bossing me around. I can boss you.
Yep, McDougal said he did.
Hit that thumbs up now.
See, look, Sonny.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Look.
What do you hit that like? Finally, about time. You should have hit it about 20 minutes ago when you came in. But okay, I'll take it now. Show. It was really nice that my husband was on the show yesterday with the Just Ask channel.
Oh my gosh, Sonny! I
know you guys wanted him to.
I was waiting to watch you, and I laid down, 9:30 on the dot, fell asleep. I woke up. It was 1 in the morning, and
I was like, "Thanks, Diamond." You know what, Adam? I noticed you were there at some point, and I was like, "Dude's probably sleeping."
I did. I fell asleep and woke up at 1 in the morning.
Apparently, I was right.
And then I couldn't fall back asleep. It was the worst.
How many? We're at 90. Close enough. Okay, just because I'm going to be on a different screen, I'll read to you. I asked read this, so I was told yes. So unless you want to read it, Adam, it's up to you.
What is it?
It's those messages from Kelly.
You can read them. I don't have them pulled up.
I can read it. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
can
going to
read
drop
them.
my cams. Oh, I do. Yeah. Okay. Actually, there's 3 other ones, I think. Little purr is all he is.
I thought she said she was going to read them.
Oh my goodness, I turned off my mute button. Sitting here talking to myself for a second there. Call me crazy. Some people do. Call me an idiot. Some people do on there. But anyways, yeah. Hey, Shelly, enjoy them. Okay? All right. Do you have anything better to do right now, Shelly? No. Besides, besides talk to me right now? No. You pipe down there and you listen up and you listen good. I'm 10 away from, congrats, Deb. Okay. Back to what I was reading that you guys weren't hearing because I was on mute. Okay.
Right. And Shelly, just be glad they weren't to you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Let me go find those messages again. Okay. So again, so this is referring to wife Lilith. So it says, I'm not her friend. Me and her don't even talk. It's okay, I guess. Just makes me sad. I just hate how you, meaning Kelly, I just hate how you just stopped being my friend randomly. It really sucks. And she said, we had fun together talking about food, and then I got scared because you said your dad didn't approve. I freaked, and then my aunt and uncle saw the letter with that big red jail stamp on it. And then I shared your letter with a friend who put it, on the internet, and that's the God's honest truth. I had no idea, and I've never talked to that person again.
Oh,
were you the person?
No, I wasn't. I had permission. I had permission by her to put it on the internet.
And then it's okay. Oh my God. And it says, yeah, do you realize that she was trying to take up all your video time? Again, referring to wife Lilith. So what wife Lilith was doing, you guys, was she was literally blocking up all of Kagan Klein's time so that nobody else could do a video call. So basically she's trying to control and make it seem like her and Kagan Klein are all, in the other. She is a liar, a fraud, a con, and she's just full of it. So when you guys see her posts, just treat it like the Daily Mail, like it's junk, because really that's all it is. So
exactly.
Like for people to go do this stuff, you have to have a certain, maybe I should have put up the mental health hotline again. Because in order for somebody to do this type of stuff, you really have to give your brain a shake, that you're going to literally go block all the time so that nobody can else make a video call. And then you claim that Kagan Klein is this, your boyfriend, this and this. Yeah, they were obviously talking. And then he realized that she was that she was a backstabber liar. So I'm just reading what's here, but that's who it's referring to, that she's blocking up the time. So nobody else could talk, because Kelly actually made a conference and then canceled it. And then she was talking to the lady that, because there's those phone numbers and you talk to that person that works in that facility, and she was telling, and she had told her that wife Lilith, Holly Lowry, was blocking up all the time, that had blocked up all the time. And it's kind of one of those things like what kind of games are going on here, honestly? Why do people try to add and twist, instead of making cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? Exactly. So keep the trash where it belongs. But anyways, so it says, could talk you to. She makes it seem like she is your spokesman. I'm serious about her. She's nuts. I know you're not the bridge guy, and I do apologize. I wish you never would have told anybody that you waited in the red Jeep or any of that, because it didn't happen, hon. Okay, now that we're on the block. Okay, so it says, okay, now that we're on the block, that's a good thing. Then he says, I wish I had more chirps so we could talk more. I'm about out now. Thanks for talking to me, though. I miss our friendship. You were a good friend. And then she says, well, see, what happens? I'm going to log into my work program. I just want you there. Mystery of, I don't know, what does that say? I just want you to know there's a mystery of a level about if you, what the fuck is that? Oh, watch your mouth. Out there. So Kay, well, see what happens. I'm going to log into my work program. 1, I just want you to, there's a level of mystery about if you had any, involvement in Delphi. But other than that, I feel like your childhood and even anyone child shapes who they are. Yours was not easy. Mine was not either. And then he says, do you like your new job? I worked customer service for Cox, COX.
No, he did.
I hated it. This is from Kagan Klein. People just, pardon?
I said, no, he didn't.
What, Adam?
That was a lie. I said, no, he didn't. He didn't work for Cox, but he said he did.
See, there you go. No. Liars, okay? People just scream at you all day. Well, I hope you have a good day. Hope you visit me sometime. Yeah, I have a 9-week training, and I used to work on a cruise ship, which everyone should know that by now. A long time ago, I told you. And then that was in the late 90s. And now I'm doing remote customer. Okay, I'm not going to go into that part. I'm not going to ask you about anything about your trial. Okay, now hold on, because there was a few more messages here. Let me go back to them, because the ones I seen were, let's take a look here. So what size are your, we'll just call them, we'll just use the word double D. We'll just use that word. I missed them. What color is your, you know, undergarments you're wearing? Hopefully when I get out, me and you can hang out and F a lot, if that's okay with you, Kelly. And then she says, I didn't know I did lie about you on the podcast. Am I reading this backwards? Everyone thought you and your dad were involved. How come you said you waited in the red Jeep for your father? Okay. Whatever that says. Oh, hi, honey. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Got my pizza. Wow. Okay, let me go to the next one. Hold on. Again, and I do want to appreciate that, because everyone should know by now that Kelly had messaged Kagan Klein, and everyone probably should know by now that I had only messaged him, but my message was nothing to do with anything besides saying, hey, look, dude, I know you're not the BG. I know these people are involved, basically talk to me. And then I think 2 other times in that same area. Okay. So contrary to what wife Lilith tried to put out, which were lies, hey, I was like, hey, thanks, Frank. Thanks for the number. And one day I thought, I'm just going to message, see if happens to message back, but I'm not that person to it was nothing like that. So then she, of course, wife Lilith put those lies out there. But you know what? I'm a big girl. I can handle little sharks like her. She's like a little tadpole in a pond. And so anyways, it says, okay. So I'm looking for the next one, actually. Is that the same one? I think I saved the same one. Hold on. What does this one say? Okay. Why did you lie about me on podcast so much? I really don't get why you did that if you were my friend. Did you get paid to do that or something? Honestly. And then and then it goes down into the what size are your, double D's and the part that I had just read. Okay, so let me go back to that for 1 second, because I thought that there was one more. I hope no one's hurling right now. And again, hold on. That's yours. Let me just go back. I feel like there was one more on there. Now, trust me, I want to say this very loud and clear. I want to thank Kelly for sharing that. Obviously, it's just him again. If she really cared, she would have said no to putting this information out there. But she was like, yeah, sure, go ahead, hon. And I'm like, thank you. Okay, perfect. So let's see here. Okay, no, so it is 3. She said it was 2 of them were said. Okay, so that's pretty much. Let me come back out of it. Sorry, just gotta go back over. Hold on, I gotta put my pizza down. I gotta move something out of the way here. You can go over there. The pizza is so big, or the plate is so big where my mouse is, because I'm left-handed. Okay, let me come back out of it. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I hope that didn't make anybody hurl. Again, it was kind of like the poor me. I'm just about out of chirps, And then he goes back into his, dirt talk. Because what else is he going to do in there? Of course not. I'm other people telling them the same stuff. Yeah, I really miss our friendship. I really miss this. But so when wife says, or when King Klein says, like, I'm not talking to wife, well, why would he? Because she's such a liar about stuff, and sees exactly, he's not stupid. Obviously thinks we're all stupid. I said pizza McDougal.
Oh, that looks good.
And so yeah, so what are your guys' thoughts on that? I mean, it's really the same game. He's trying to play victim role and shirt money and this and stuff like that. And you know, how was she allowed to use so many profiles?
She just
Who are
changes.
you talking about? Diamond Eyes. You just talk about her name that she always changes on her YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, McDougal. Horrible. No, you wouldn't want. Just horrible. Doesn't taste good at all. Oh, let me just hold on. Let go. So, like I said, when you guys want to read the Daily Mail, really, what people consider trash, that's exactly what that channel is. Every time she changes her name, Wife Lilith is her name, being a liar, Con is her name. It's like somebody that just makes up stuff, and that people believe it. And then it's like, I'm just, like, there's a reason why I was a little shark. Do not care. Do you understand? Do you understand, lady? Do not care. You're in a space of your life is spiral control. There's a huge difference. My life is content, and that's why it doesn't bug me. So those type of games. So I just want to call a spade and make sure you guys know exactly. Again, there's channels that try to actually report, and then there's those channels that literally just take away from all that. But okay, I mean, whatever. They don't bother me. It's disgusting to watch that people do that stuff. Hi, Beatrice.
Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. They're management. To be honest with you, I just think it's like slime and slime. Slime eats slime. Like I said, I'll probably pop up a video, of me with lies again. But again, only that, whatever, only all that stuff, and the ones that actually have common sense know that it's just a bunch of crap. And if it sticks, she acts like she knows everything. That do. Yeah, she doesn't know crap. Oh, she thinks she does, though. No, she was involved in it. Were you, Wife Lola? Is there something you were doing specifically on February 13th, 2007? Anyways, that's enough about her. I read what I had to read there. I didn't want to put it up there because I really don't feel like you guys need to copy it. So hence why only the voice. I just, there's no need for it to circulate. Beside person if they want to circulate it themselves. But I'm not going to circulate it. And that's why I just read it instead. Did you listen? I guess you're going to have to watch the show all over again. Adam, we should have stopped this show after an hour. Then when you did a live on your show. Really, man.
I know, right?
I'm corn dogs. I like corn. Who likes corn dogs? I like corn dogs. Corn dogs. I remember when I was at the Calgary Stampede.
Now everyone's just going to take that audio clip of Sunny saying, I like corn dogs, and just play it over and over again.
Especially when you plant the seed and say that, then definitely.
I know, right?
Now you just gave someone an idea.
Sorry. It's going to be me.
I'd have to care.
I think you have a picture of me with a giant pickle in my mouth, so I'm not going to put that out there.
It's just a thing. It just always makes me laugh when somebody thinks that they're impacting you in some way, shape, and form. and you just sit back going, like, I'd say it's so comical. I don't even look at the stuff. I usually get sent. The odd time I might go view it and go, I don't see it. Oh, hey, message me that day, and hey, you know what? When she's talking about your son, go ahead.
Right.
Talk about my son. Talk about me. Make it seem
That's
like I'm the one with the issue. Care?
That's when in the South we would say, bless her heart.
Mm-hmm. And you know what gets me? Is when people say things like, there you go, bashing a channel again. Never start anything. And will I bash or will I talk about the trash if it needs to come up? Absolutely. Of our way to sit there and bash, but con man, con artist, take advantage of you. Why not make you aware of my okay? Like I said, liar, con, fake, everything you can think of, pretty much. Why wouldn't we let that's the stuff that she puts out is just a bunch of bold-faced lies? So I have no, so it's not about really the actual person behind it. Could care less, but to make it, because sorry you guys, but there's tons of people out there that are clueless, no clue even who she is, and then come across her stuff. So if anyone can be warned that you're just feeding into, paparazzi twin, she's just trying to get her subs up now or something. I don't know. I mean, and then her and Rick Snay thing, little winky dinks and stuff like that. It's like so laughable. Couldn't be asked. Info and exchange. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. There's something going on there. I don't know what it is. Yeah. Adam, your turn. You take over. You got anything else to say? What? 2.5 hours. That's too long of a live.
Yeah, I'm about ready to go to bed.
I'm hungry. Yeah. Okay, you guys. Come on. Well, we probably should end it off on a more positive note. I positively love
5 more likes.
I positively love 5 more likes. Come on. 5 more likes, people. Deb, drop your link one more time before we end this live. Anybody else that can?
Guess I should do that too.
I'm too lazy though, but you're gonna have to do it. Yeah. I tried to watch Rick and MS too. It lasted literally. Honestly, I wanted a lot. Do you know what? Okay, I only watched. Okay, 5 minutes max. So awkward watching it because when someone gives somebody a stare, and he's all sitting there going, "You guys want trade?" And they're sitting there like. And you're just awkward. What?
Oh, I haven't watched it.
Oh,
I should text Anya. I should text Anya and ask her about that.
And he's like, I probably judged you wrong. All I felt was awkwardness. Like, were they doing? They could try to get something out of it. I don't know. I don't want to speak for them, but I felt awkward watching it.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Who else watched it in here? Yeah. That feels awkward. I actually kind of felt bad for MS. They look so. I know. That's what I'm saying. In the 5 minutes that I watched, it was just like. Yeah, like.
I know some people don't like them, and and I don't agree. I don't agree with all their information, but I like them personally.
Hmm. I right. I don't have any personal issue with them, at all. I just was like, something that shouldn't happen, and then it does, and you're like, what are you really doing it for? But you got are being like I think I judged you wrong, like you guys are really great people. Come have some beer, and then you got their wife sitting in the background, like freaking
Yeah.
awkward
Wait.
back there herself, and I don't know.
So-
It was 5 minutes of awkwardness. It's a good laugh.
So if they did that on Sunday night, that means he probably
right.
exposed them to it.
Oh, who has it? Who has it? Yeah, I know they had dinner and everything. Oh, does he?
And they were just on there Sunday night,
Oh,
which
well,
means
if he has it. Well, hopefully it's just more like a fluke. Nothing turns into nothing serious. Might not really. I don't
Right.
know, but what I have seen, I don't like. But obviously, I wouldn't wish any ill will, and hopefully he'll, because he needs to use the C word thing now. Was like, this is like 3 years, people. Are we still calling it that? And it's almost like it's made people scared still. Anyways, regardless, hopefully he rides through and doesn't. Okay, these corn dogs are good. I love corn dogs. Did we get our 100 likes? Yeah, I'm just sitting here eating pizza now.
No.
I have a dentist appointment in the morning. Dentist X-rays. I gotta do X-rays because it's a new dentist.
Oh, I don't think he's Mensa. But
Actually, like going to the dentist. Is he Mensa? Oh,
I don't. Guess he
Adam,
could
do
be.
you like? Very more
Do I
like
what?
corn dogs. I like corn dogs. Just
Well, you said, do I like what? You froze.
can we say corn dogs? Corn dogs. Corn dogs.
I like vegetarian corn dogs.
No, that's not what I said. What did I say? No, that's not what I said. What did I say? I forgot. Dentist. Do you like dentists?
Yeah.
Some people are scared of them.
Well, I mean, I like having good teeth.
I'm only scared of the bill. It's just the bill. Do you have coverage or do you have to pay out of pocket?
What? Well, I got veneers, so mine are cosmetic.
Do you have veneers? Your little fake? How much do those cost you? Did you go down to Mexico and get those?
No, they were expensive.
I can see. You didn't go down to Mexico? Why wouldn't you go down to Mexico? Us Canadians do. I haven't, but I will. One day. So you have veneers, huh?
Yeah.
All of them?
I told you that before. What? No, I have them about. I have the first 8 on the bottom.
Oh. Do they hold up?
Yeah.
Good deal. Mine are just my teeth. I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know you had veneers. I keep biting. You know when you get a little tiny baby sore, like a little canker thing or whatever. It's not a canker.
You told me the other day.
You know, you bite your lip, and then it. Yeah. Yeah. I need them. Basketball injury. One tooth is dying.
Oh.
It's turning gray and ugly. Wow. You know,
Yeah, I have
and no offense to you, but if there's anywhere near, go ahead.
Go ahead. I have a high acidic level in my saliva, so I was always prone to cavities.
Maybe that's my problem too. The only thing that's a big no-no to me when it comes to teeth, I know that this is way off topic. I'll find anything else, but whatever, YOLO. Is that if people are missing like their front teeth, do us all a favor. Go to Mexico. I don't care what you do. There's nothing worse when I look at somebody than when they're missing their front. It's hard. I can't concentrate whatsoever because I'm too busy going, go get a tooth.
Well, you remember that one day.
Because I don't know about you. Yeah, I'll make sure. I would never show. I would honestly, for me, you would never see me show my face if I was to. I'll guarantee you that. Because I know how I feel when I'm looking at someone. Yeah, call me judgmental. Don't care. But there's something about front teeth that is just a big, huge turn off for me. I'm kind of a teeth person.
Yeah, I like.
It's kind of like that one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If I anything that is kind of more about, looks on somebody. If you're smiling at me with really bad teeth.
Oh, I know.
No. We all have our little things, and that's mine. Because I'm a smile person. But anyway, we'll end the live talking about teeth. And also, yeah, they're just so freaking expensive. You guys know how much a fake tooth is out here? It's like $2,500 to $5,000 for one tooth. They're criminals. It's criminal. It's criminal. Honestly, a lot of Canadians I know go down to Mexico, and
a lot of Americans
a dime
do
a
too.
dozen down there.
A lot of Americans will go to
Why not?
Mexico.
It's a total ripoff.
Costa Rica.
Yeah, to go.
Yeah, I'm too lazy for I'm too lazy. I just went down the street to like the most expensive dentist I could find.
Yeah, but where do the ones in Mexico? Right, and that's right. A root canal. I remember back in the day, it was about $500, and that ago. Now it's typically over $1,000, like $1,100. Yeah, that's healthcare. That's not dental. Yeah. Well, come over to Canada. You can have free healthcare too, but it doesn't cover dental. Dental, the only thing it covers is if you have a job that has, So
it's America. No one really has dental insurance.
It's criminal. It's like. Yeah, like typically what happens here is that you're like, for instance, like the dental, right? The company usually pays for half of each month, and then you pay the other half. So, basically, once a month, my husband has to pay $70 out of his that goes towards his dental and medical plan. But can't really say medical because our medical is really free. But like disability or those other things, maybe you want to go to have acupuncture or something like that. But for instance, I don't have, so I have my husband's coverage, which is $2,500 dental, but it's 80%, so you just have to pay the difference. I went in to go get the one tooth that chipped the other day, and they told me I wasn't covered, and it was going to cost me $300. And I was like, have a couple. Really? What do you mean it's not covered? Well, this plan only covers the tooth. Right. Yeah. yeah. And I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, well, this plan only, I've never even heard of that. And anyways, so my husband's plan on the 1st into a whole new plan. So piss off. I'm going to wait for that new plan to kick in, and then it'll be a fresh start. So really, they're going to sit there and dictate that in 3 years, that nothing else can happen to that tooth. You got to pay the full amount. It just ticked. I was like, you know what? The 1st is coming very soon here. So I can wait. I'll take my chances. I just think it's ridiculous. You can be a mechanic and get paid $60 an hour. You know, whatever happened to Lewis? He never did. Happened to Lewis. Hope he's okay. You can get paid $60 an hour. You have to go to, whatever, some schooling and stuff like that. Just and lawyers and that, and at least doctors save lives. Okay, that's a whole different ball of wax. But a dentist, they go in, they drill, blah 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 blah, and then they charge you like $900, $500, and it's crazy.
Did you have braces?
And it's just like crazy. Who?
You. I never had braces. Did you?
Who?
You, boo.
I always had very straight teeth. Very like nice.
No, I never had braces.
Yeah. No, Paula did. Satan. She did.
Yeah, I was gonna say Alexa's teeth look perfect.
Now hers are all straight. Yeah. Are Alexa's real?
Yeah.
Do we ever get on about what? Yeah. Lexus are real. I had a spacer. A spacer. They claim that dental health relates to. You'd think our insurance would cover more.
Yeah, you would think,
Yeah.
but in the U.S., dental
I
insurance.
don't really know what you're.
Dental insurance covers a cleaning, and then if you need something actually substantial, it doesn't cover it usually, or it covers 20% maybe. I've had dentists tell me that dental insurance is kind of a joke in the U.S. That you're better off just probably paying out of pocket.
You know what ticked me off is when I went to the dentist, I said to the lady, "There's nothing worse when you go there and you're getting an issue fixed, and then they're like, oh no, I just booked you in just so that the dentist can look at you. We'll have to make another appointment." No, if I'm coming in, I'm calling you for a specific reason. It's because I want my tooth fixed that day. Don't tell me that I gotta come. Pissed me off. Because you think I want to go back to the dentist like 2 times? No, I'm calling you. Give me a day that it has some time so you can look and fix. But they're so full of it. They're so full of it. They're like, they always better than a taxi driver, always saying 10 minutes. Yeah, your taxi will be there in 10 minutes. Okay, how many times do you hear that? Taxi will be there in 10 minutes. Well, yeah. If they can fix it and have time, they will. Bull. You always know you're walking in there, and that's what I'm. I have to go in and it's like done. But nowadays it's like, like even when I was in there the other day, it's like, well, why don't you just take the X-ray, now? And then she's like, well, because we have to, we should let you know how much it will be on coverage. I don't care. It's going to be covered. Just take raise now. But no, now I gotta go in tomorrow, and then I gotta go back on Friday. And so
yeah, FP, that does not surprise me.
Yeah. What?
FP was saying they did a study and they found a lot of scammers.
Right. Yeah, of course. And they all say that they only charge 10% up above the blue book value. I shut it. And
The
to
book
me,
value.
talking to a dentist and that's like talking to a car salesman. I didn't have it until age 40. Really? Heck, my first one I remember being the dentist when I was 8 or 9 or something.
It's windy. You should hear the wind. It's so loud all of a sudden.
Is that anyway? Okay, you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining the live tonight. Well, we'll see you Friday for sure. What's tomorrow? Thursday? Yeah,
Thursday.
for sure. And we're gonna go over Delphi, and if there's any updates to anything else or any other story that comes about that we want to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Other than that, thank you guys. Yeah, and thank you, George, for the 3 coffees, and Fibro. Thank you for the donation yourself there as well.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Fibro.
that. I still find it funny. I worked 3 times as hard to make less this month than last month. I wanted to see what would, like I was wanting to see this month. If I put in all these extra videos and work and whatever to do worse, isn't that pathetic?
Right.
I mean, one day it's going to change eventually. Isn't that crazy? You know, that just shows you why I do all that work. Oh, is that a pen?
No.
Right.
It's just a little toy.
Yeah, it's kind of like this with YouTube. Pretty much how it goes, you know. And then maybe I wish I could be his child, you know, and you know, I wish I could travel. Honestly, I wish I lived in Indiana. I'd be all freaking over your guys' and stuff.
No, Fibro, it's not one of those.
I'm riding pony.
It's a cat toy.
Yeah, it's what it is. Yeah, it's a beach sticker.
She's 3.
Oh, so it is a cat toy.
Yeah, it's just a little cat toy.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it could be an S toy if you wanted it to be.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you,
I
Jeff.
didn't even know you were sliding in there, Jeff. Here's some supplemental income coffee fund. Thank you. Thank you. Isn't that crazy though? Worked my buns, like with videos just to see. I wanted to see. Meh. I'll just take it easy. Actually, next month is February, and there's only 28 days in February, isn't there? Mm-hmm. But then March comes and gets paid 3 times. March months are good months when you get paid 3 times in the month. Those ones are always good. I guess it's income tax time. Hey, question for you. Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you.
Where's the music? Come on, where's the music? Thank you, Deb. One of these days, she's going to understand the value of $1 million and what it looks like on screen.
She sees it every time she looks at her bank account.
Thank you, Jeff.
Jeff H. Super Chat, $5. Thank you.
Thank you.
Here's some supplemental income, aka coffee fund.
Does Adam get it? Oh, there we go. I love her.
Deb's True Crime Notebooks, $9.99. Thank you. Love you guys.
I think, you know what I think it was? Deb likes hearing her name.
No.
Deb's True Crime Notebook. You hear that? Deb's True Crime
You know what? We probably owe Deb a birthday party after tormenting her with the cancer stuff for so long. We should probably throw her a little birthday party.
Yeah. We're still gonna do it.
I'll throw you on my channel, Deb.
It's never gonna die. Yeah, actually, you know what? Maybe Adam's gonna host a live on his channel tomorrow. You guys all subbed up over there. Got him host a live tomorrow on his. Yeah. You want to chat him?
Maybe.
Talk about it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe.
I think I work until like 8, but
Yes,
yeah.
we do. Oh, do you have a later night?
No, but I'll be home by 9:30.
Any views are good views. Doesn't. Okay. Tomorrow's Thursday? Right. Okay. Mental note. Okay. I'm just still wondering, Alexa, you say my gift was in the mail? Because Adam, you said didn't get one, right? Pretty sure that's how it went. Poor Jeff. Sorry, Jeff, if that song reminds you of your ex-girlfriend. I totally get it. Says what?
Alexa's gonna get me potato or ketchup chips.
No. Can Alexa
Because she's going to
ketchup chips?
She's going to go to Montreal and she's going to get me some. Or somewhere. She said.
Now you're going to have a colonized. There you go.
Oh, Tony,
He's going to have
you.
them stocked up. Ah, Tony, that was nice. Yeah, those are always cool things. That yeah, Adam did a couple of those last week, and CD, and whoever else. I remember Michelle Metal, Mama gifted quite a few out at Christmas time there too.
How is she? I haven't heard from her.
I've left her a message. She doesn't really respond too much anymore. She's obviously going through some hard times with her eye and different things. I don't know. I left her a message letting her know, asking her how she's doing, because I miss her. I do miss her. And everything kind of down towards the end of her vacation with her, dad being sick, and then, just Christmas and all that stuff. And then with her eye, and, I don't know. I just gonna keep messaging her and, without bugging her too much, because I do miss her. I totally expecting her to just come back and, she'd come hop on some lives with us, and, but yeah. And then Lewis, I don't know what happened to him. Lewis, you alive? Dude, are you in here? Because he looked at the message. I mean, I sent him the link. He looked at I'm not really sure. Lewis normally says something. So I'm not really sure.
While you were gone, I booted him.
What's up with you? Is that what happened? Yeah. Hey, Dougal Tree. How's your corn dogs? This pizza's really good. I'm a fourth like I need it. They're not big pieces though. But still, I'm a growing chick. I'm growing this way. What are you guys bartering? Chips and stuff?
Yeah, I'm getting so many offers for chips now.
Fibro says, do you know why I'm a paid member? I like seeing my name in. If that's what does it for you, good on you.
You know why I like it? I like it because then you don't have to wait for the slow mode. When the slow mode's on chat, you don't have to wait to message, because it doesn't apply to channel members. A lot of people don't know that.
Feel free, Alexa. Love and buff. Say it again, actually.
A lot of people don't know that if you're a channel member to any channel on YouTube, it means you don't have to wait in slow mode. You can chat as many times as you want without waiting.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. Channel members don't have to wait for slow mode.
This is. No, it doesn't, Gab. It's just if you didn't get pineapple, it's pepperoni. I didn't even know he was gone. Yeah. I was gonna say something, and I totally forget. Adam Tony gifted me. It didn't work.
It's random. You can't do it for a specific person, unfortunately. When you gift a membership, it just picks a member randomly.
Yeah. Isn't that silly? You should There should be something where you give someone that you want to.
Yeah, you should be able to do that, I think.
If I knew that Alexa was Pole, then I should be able to type in Alexa's name and
Yeah,
give
I
it
agree.
to her. Yeah, they'll do that. They'll do that one day.
I'm sure they
it made
will.
me laugh. Don't forget, you guys, in like 6 days. Yeah. It made me laugh when YouTubers. Now, Shorts has super thanks. Great. If anyone knows anything about super thanks, barely anyone ever donates through super thanks. That's where you, and then you donate, with the little heart sign. That's like a super thanks. But almost nobody does that. It's like maybe on the bigger channels, I don't know, but most people
I think it's funny.
like to visually be there.
I think it's funny when you watch, I'll watch a trial sometimes on Court TV or the Law and Crime Network, and when you're in the chats on those channels, people will donate, and I'm like, you're donating to Court TV? I think it's funny, but I don't judge people.
Yeah.
But I just think it's funny that I'm like, someone just gave $10 to Court TV.
I think it's stupid. Honestly, I don't get people.
I don't
get people that way. I mean, they literally make tons of money. So people will donate to that crap when they already make tons. That's like making the rich richer.
I know.
I don't get
it. I'm never here, Law and Crime. Here's $20.
You'll never catch me. Yeah. I mean, just to go with your 10 million viewers, you know what? And all the money you guys rake off that stuff, plus your jobs, plus whatever. Hell no. I ain't freaking donating to people richer.
Oh, good night, Steffa. I'm sorry.
Oh, good night, Steph. I didn't still know you were here. I thought she fell asleep, with some of this. Oh, I saw a lady give Court TV 2000 during the jail. Yeah. Good.
Wow. Yeah, Diamond Eyes, it does. It'll show the names that received them, but right now it doesn't let you go in and actually pick the person that gets them.
Right. Johnny Depp. Nah. No, but I do not. But I remember when I was quite young, just don't know the bodies. There was a guy who. Nice bedtime story right there, Kyle. Thank you.
Someone had asked him a question.
So after that, Kyle, I think we should end this live just on that.
Yeah. In 20 seconds we can go.
At the end of the day, honestly. There's 69 people watching. Absolutely. Okay, guys, let's get ready to say goodnight. We might see you sooner. Who knows? We'll see you when we see you. YOLO. Thanks for the donations. Thanks for the helping hand there. Really, truly appreciate it. Coming and joining us. Thanks for being you. And I guess I'm used to Twitch. Yeah. Twitch didn't blow wax. 3 hour mark before it goes to 3:01. Bye, guys. Thank you very much for joining us.